All right, we are ready to rock and roll. Morning, Sherry.
Good morning, Bill. It is still morning.
Yeah, it is.
Barely.
Yep. We have a fifth round winners bracket match in the men's 8-ball gold division. Dark horse from Dallas, Texas. Mugsys Stacey from Columbus, Ohio.
No, my neck of the woods.
Yep. Now I'm going to be able to kind of keep track of this because I know a few of the players.
Yeah, well, as long as we know who's starting on table 1 and table
Yep.
2, who's starting on the starting tables, we should be able to follow it.
Yep.
And then you want me to finish filling out that score sheet, or?
Oh, I can do it.
Okay. Nah.
And on Dark Horse, we have two Erics, Eric S., Eric T.
Oh, that won't be confusing at all.
No.
The other night, on the 9-ball teams, we had a John on each team.
Yep. The most important thing is we keep the score straight.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'll only be over here for a little bit, and then I got to go jump over to CSI and do a noon match over there.
Yep.
So we'll both be flying solo for a little bit.
Where's Kevin?
He's on work phone call.
Oh. Yeah, you
Most
can run,
weekdays.
but you can't hide, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, well, when you're VP of development, you kind of have to be involved.
Yeah.
All right, we're getting balls racked. Do we know who these guys are?
I'm going to find out who this guy is because I don't know the first two guys. Okay, on our feature table here, this is Casey. So Eric will be breaking on the other team for Dark Horse. They have the break in the first round.
Okay.
So this is Casey. I got to make little notes. Tan pants.
There you go.
Well, I mean, I do what I can to keep them straight.
Absolutely. And
Well, actually, they're shorts, but
yeah. Yeah, it gets a little confusing. So they're
Yep.
4-man teams or five?
They're
Five-man
five.
Yeah,
Yeah.
5-man teams. Yeah.
And Eric on the other, Eric J has Fu Manchu.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking, but Bill said it.
Yep.
So, yeah, welcome in, everybody, to the 2018 BCAPL League World Championships. Thanks for spending some time with BadBoys and Bill and I.
Yep. Hit that like button.
Yeah, please do. And subscribe.
Yep. Keep our sponsors happy. We keep bringing you the free streams. Mm-hmm. Oh, we don't have our chat up.
No, I didn't. I pulled up the thing, but not. You need to go to videos.
Videos.
Should be.
Oh, I see it.
Yep.
Okay.
And then we should be live there. Should be one that says live. No? Maybe back on the home page. There should be a may have to scroll down some on the home page, but there should be a live.
I think it's this one right here. You got to hit this.
Yep, there you go. That should be us.
Yep.
There we are.
Yep. Okay.
Now we can see all y'all, so behave.
And I will hit the like button.
Bill's a driver today. And every day this year. Getting the hang of it over there.
Yeah. Starting to. I'm, not real smart when it comes to IT tech stuff. But I'm learning.
I know how to turn them on, and
Yeah.
but Kevin's the guy. I'm lucky I have him.
Yeah, Kevin is sharp. He's real sharp.
Okay, so our players again for this table.
This table is Casey against Roger.
Okay, Casey against Roger.
Yep.
Casey is from Dark Horse.
Yes. Okay, finish filling out this score sheet.
So that means we have Roger at the table here.
Yep.
He must have moved a ball and Casey was putting it back. It is player's option. Just caught that ball a little bit thin and hit the
Yep.
outside point and hung. These diamond pockets, I tell you, I love them, and then I hate them.
Yep. Let's see. Roger wears a glove.
Some
A
days-
lot of them wear a glove.
Some days they make me look good. Other days they make me look bad.
Glove.
He's wearing he's wearing a blue glove. Maybe that'll help. Or maybe they're all if they're wearing the same color, just because some teams are like that.
Oh yeah.
I want to match everything. Oh, it's got his name on his shirt.
Oh.
Dark Horse. They have their names.
Well, that helps a little.
Mm-hmm.
That actually helps a lot. Because if we can identify one of the players, we can obviously identify the other by the score sheet.
Yep.
Just doing a little streaming, Roland. All right, let me continue on this score sheet stuff here.
Let's see what shooting the stripes here. He's trying to break them out.
Yep.
Just barely rubbing the 14. I don't
Yeah.
think that 10. Oh, he's calling it. Maybe the 10 does go on the side.
Yeah, maybe he's got enough of that 10 to where he might have to spin it, maybe. Hard
Yeah,
to say from
yeah.
our angle.
That is tight.
Yeah.
So did you get to sit in for any of the Pro-Am yesterday?
Just the first set.
That tournament is so much fun to watch.
Yep. And then I guess two of the amateurs had to drop out because they had to go to
A match.
a match. So it ended up being all down to 2 tables, and CSI finished it out.
Right on. Well, that's too bad because they buy tickets to be part of that, right? Because it's the
Oh,
charity
yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's too bad. It was a lot of fun last year watching and commentating on those matches.
Okay. Sonny. Lloyd. Don't mind me.
Oh, yeah,
Just
I'm not.
babbling.
So Casey's got solids here. He does have a cut on his 6th ball, but looks like cue ball's going to run
Yeah,
right
you
into the
gotta be
8.
careful.
Yeah,
Okay,
he's just going to play safe. Get back there.
Yep. If he would have cut that in, he would have to give it some speed. He would have crashed into that 8. Bad things can happen when that.
Oh, yeah. Real bad things.
Somebody out there in chat land, let us know if we sound okay.
Yeah, let us know we're coming through. Roland.
It's my son. Yep.
Yeah. So now that's not Mike. That's the other one.
I don't know, because they're both Roland.
Yeah. That's what you were saying
One's
before. Well,
yeah.
I met. Does he go by Roland? The other one that's not Mike.
Yes, he
Okay.
goes by Roland, and well,
Okay.
they both do actually. But
Because I met him too. He's here. He
yeah.
was here too, right? Or is?
Yeah.
I met him.
Roland William, who
Yep.
we call Billy, is my younger son, and he's actually running the mini tournaments.
Okay.
Helping run the mini
Yeah,
tournaments.
I met him.
And of course, Roland Michael, who we call Mike, is playing. Actually, they're playing right now. They won their 9 o'clock match, and they're playing again. Well, oh shoot, who won that game up there? Here we are babbling and not paying any attention.
Yeah.
Won't be the first time.
Dark Horse was at the table, but I can go check and make sure.
I'll go if you want me to.
Okay.
I'm closer to the steps here.
I got your mic. All right. Thanks, Ryan, for letting us know. We'll get on course here to talking about the tournament. Bill was busy filling out the score sheet, so we can try and keep track of score here.
Okay, Eric won the first game for Dark Horse.
Yeah, they were at the table.
Yeah. So we better give them credit for their game, I guess, huh? 1-0, race to 13. 5th round winners bracket match.
That's pretty good. That's to go to the final board.
Yep.
I looked at the bracket. Uh-huh.
And getting ready to break on the other table is Randy Gottlicker. He actually runs the pool school here.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, he's been a top instructor out of Dallas for, I'm not going to say many years, I'm going to say several decades.
Yeah. I know the name.
Yep. Thanks, Ryan. I guess we're coming through loud and clear. Yeah, I played in the, not this year, but last year I played in the senior division at the ACS tournament and got into the money, but Mr. Randy Gottlicker put me out.
Oh, he must play a little bit then.
Oh, yeah, he plays good.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh, no.
That is going to leave a mark.
Yeah, on the wrong side of the board for them.
So now it is 2-0.
Yep.
And we'll move over to the game that's already in progress. Randy usually plays with pool glasses. I'm surprised he's not.
Maybe he's one of those that went and got LASIK or
Could
something
be,
done.
Yep.
A lot of people are going to that now. So who is Randy playing against here?
He is playing AJ.
Okay. And you said Randy is from Dark Horse?
Yes.
Okay.
And over on the other table, Eric T is getting ready to break against Tom.
Yep.
And it looks like
And they do alternate rounds of breaking. First team will break the
first 5 games.
yeah, first 5 games. Next 5 games is the other team until they get down to the bottom couple, and then they alternate, or the bottom bracket.
The 5th round, yeah.
Yeah.
They alternate.
Yeah, and the 9-ball, it was the bottom 2 where they rotated. If they can, so.
Okay, Randy's on table 4. Eric is on table 3.
See, do we have? Seeing if we got teams over there for the other match yet.
Is that a noon match?
Yeah.
That's an odd time. Is it a different bracket?
It must be something. I don't know what they're doing because it's like they told us. I was told 11 o'clock last night, and get down here it was either 10:30 or 11:30.
Huh. That's strange.
They had a 10:30 match over there this morning.
Oh, Randy.
Ooh.
That is an uncharacteristic miss for him.
Yeah, and these balls are nicely opened.
Yep, this is AJ coming to the table here. He's going
to be shooting stripes.
Yeah, I'm going to call him Orange Shoes. I make little notes like that so I can try to keep them straight.
Yeah, know who the players are.
Yep. Team event's tough to do when you're by yourself.
Oh, man, I imagine. Well, Kevin's did you ask Rick about the split screen?
I actually forgot.
Yeah, Kevin said, if it's okay with Rick, he will put up the split screen for the team event.
Well, I would like it.
Yeah. I mean, it's their thing, do they want it like that?
Right.
So he's going to ask him, well, hey, what do you think about it just for the team event?
Yep.
Everything else is basically over anyhow. They finally finished all of the scotch doubles.
Yeah. I believe so.
Yeah. Now in Michigan, you can't play in a lot of the tournaments. You have to either pick playing singles or playing scotch. You can't play in both because of the overlap.
Well, they work around the Scotch
Yeah,
conflicts.
here they
Yeah.
do. But I said out in Michigan,
Oh, okay.
most of the tournaments out there, they will not work around it. You have to pick one or the other. So this is AJ, you said? On this
Randy's
table?
table. Yeah, this is AJ.
Okay.
And I believe he has orange shoes.
Yes, he does. He's got the orange shoes and the blue ball cap.
Yeah.
Man, Randy hasn't left him in a very nice place here. You know, he may have missed his ball, but you know, the things weren't laying nice.
You know,
No.
he was trying to follow that in, I
Yeah,
guess.
he was.
Maybe. Maybe he was just playing safe. I don't know.
Yeah, he may have been doing both, kind of doing both, but I mean, I think he was trying to follow it in because there's really no safe there.
Yeah.
And he did hide him from the 5 ball, but the 2 ball goes. Or he could come off of the 2 and try and lay the cue ball up, you know, 2 rails up under
Yep.
the 4 ball.
You can't quite see enough of the 4 to play it in the corner.
Nope. Yeah, I think he's going to go for the 2 here and slide up under the 4.
Good shot.
Or off the point. Yeah.
Well, that'll work.
Yeah, it works nicely. You can shoot the 3, the 5, the 7, then the 4 to come out for the 8 in the opposite corner.
Unless he can see the 4 now, he'll open up that pocket for the 7.
Yeah.
Looks like that's what he's
Yeah,
going to do.
I see he's got the gap there. I would
Yep.
definitely be playing it having the gap.
Yep.
Don't rub it. Well, now he can play the 7, the 3, the 5, the 8. Or even the 7, the 5, the 3, depending on how he gets on this next ball.
I'd like to get on the 3 first.
Yeah, absolutely, because the 5, you know, is, you know,
down here.
real easy to get on the 8.
But personal preference kind of thing.
Is there? I wonder if there's a problem with the 7 going. I mean, I don't think.
I don't think so.
A player of his caliber isn't worried about opening up the 8 because he doesn't think he's going to run out here.
Oh, he thinks he's going to run out.
Oh yeah, he knows he's the favorite to run
Yeah.
out here. Oh, are we getting juniors? I think we're getting juniors over there. All right, we got match setting up, Bill. So
Okay.
I'm gonna run over there.
Well, thanks for helping me get this all started
Oh,
this
not
morning.
a problem. And we'll be coming over whenever that starts at like 3 o'clock or something like that. I think they only have 1 or 2 matches over there today, and then we'll be over
Oh.
here with you for the rest of the day.
Yeah, well, I'm going to be leaving at 6 today.
Yeah.
I got a league operator I'm going to go to dinner with.
Yeah, well,
It's our annual thing. Of course, 6 o'clock is the Pro-Am.
yeah, but before that we'll be over here.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
All right,
cool.
see you in a bit.
All right, thanks. Rachel, I'm not sure. You can go to CTS On Demand and look at the bracket and see where they're scheduled. I would hope so. That's a good shot there. Good shot. And up on the other, the secondary table, that is Tom for Mugsys. Good shot. Good shot. Good shape on the 8. And Randy wins. We are now 3-0. In favor of Dark Horse from Dallas. And over here on the other table, this is Tom at the table. Coming up on the secondary table, Craig is going to be breaking against Sonny. Well, that worked out good. He can just he may not have to draw the cue ball back for the 5 in the side. If he could just stop his cue ball and play it in the 5, that'd be good. Or he can play the 5. Well, yeah, play the 5 now, then the 2-8. I don't know why he's jacking up so much, but maybe he wants to draw to the rail and come all the way back off the rail. Wow, I'm a little shocked at that. Seemed to me like he could have just stopped it. But our angle's different. And I would say that Mugsys needs to get on the board. Okay. Uh-oh, don't do that. Oh, that's brutal. That's brutal. So Eric's going to have ball in hand on the 12. Shoot 12, go side railing out for an 8 ball. This, well, we're playing table 3 and 4. The table I'm on right this second is table 4. So it looks like Eric is getting ready to finish this one off. That's pretty funny, Ryan. And over here we have Craig is shooting right now for Dark Horse. Dark Horse leads 4-0. You don't like to get down early this far because it's tough to come back. And now up on the secondary table, Mugsy Stacey is going to be breaking the next 5 games, and this is Roger getting ready to break. Yeah, well, Rachel, I'll be here streaming that match, so we'll see you then. That should be a good match, too. Sergio Rivas is a young player. He's still young. He's been around a little bit, but he's still young. And I'm not positive, but I think he's from Texas. Well, looks like Craig is pretty serious about breaking a run here. Okay, good shot on the 8. No, Sonny, there's lots of room there. Sonny's not even going to get a chance to shoot this game. Okay, there you have it. Dark Horse jumps out to a 5-0 lead. And over here we have Roger at the table right now. And bear with me if I get a little bit confused here and there. It's a little tougher to commentate and keep score and all that jazz for the team events when you're all by yourself. I'm getting used to it. I was in here most of the day yesterday by myself. And again, this is Roger. And coming up on the secondary table, it's going to be AJ breaking. Against Casey. Well, looks like Roger came up just a bit short on his shape on the 8, and he's going to have to jump it. Well, it's not lost. It's ball in hand for Eric. All his balls are in the open, so shouldn't have any trouble. Well, I think if it was me, if I was Eric, I'd shoot the 14, shoot the 15, 12 and the 10, and I'd get the 11 and 13 out there in the middle last. However, there's several ways he can do it. Yep. Shoot the 15, 12, 10, and then the 2 in the middle. Well, he's picking my pattern. And he could shoot the 13, roll up, shoot the 11, then the 12, and go towards the 8. Oh, he missed the ball. Are you kidding me? Wow. So Roger has a chance to get them on the board, and he does. Well, that was fortunate. 5-1, going to 13. And that's AJ still at the table. And we'll go over to that table, actually. And coming up on this table, the secondary table now is going to be Tom. Breaking for Mugsys Stacey against Randy. A little short. So now Casey's coming to the table with stripes. He's got one little problem, the 10 ball. Well, he missed, but he didn't leave anything. 3 balls tied up. 5. He's hooked on the 5. Can't really do much with the 2 ball. Okay, what's he going to do? Try to play safe here, I guess. Yep, that cue ball leaked out a little bit. I think he can see the 13. Well, let's see what kind of cluster they got over on this other table. Wow. Those all stripes there by the spot. Yep. I think he's breaking and running here against Randy. So Mugsys is coming to life. Oh, he came too far. You can still roll it in and shoot the 8 in the lower right corner, I believe. Probably would have liked to have gotten a little closer to it and off the rail, but it is what it is. It's a reasonable shot. Okay. So it is now 5-2. Didn't give Randy a shot there. And back over here, we've got Casey at the table. And coming up on the other table is going to be Sonny breaking against Eric T. What's he going to do about the 10? Is he going to try to go get it right now? Yep. Well, it was a good shot. He didn't get rewarded. I won't bank cross side because of the 3, I don't think. If he can get his cue ball back down the other side of the 10, he might be able to play it in the side off of the 3. He's going forward. He must have some angle. Okay. Well, it looks like he can shoot it straight into the side. He's not going to want to roll up behind that 3, though. If he's got a slight angle, he can go to the rail and out. It doesn't look like Sonny made a ball on the break on the other table. And he's playing Randy. Missed it. So AJ comes to the table with an open table. Mugsys Stacey is trying to climb back into this. Yep. Scott Angle to come off the cushion for the 8 ball. Okay, so AJ wins that, and now the Mugsy Stacey has reeled off 3 games in a row to get back in this match. And over on our other table, this is Eric shooting, playing against Sonny. And coming up on the secondary table, it's going to be Lloyd. Breaking against Craig. Oops, it's 5-3. Yeah, Sonny's got a little bit of angle to get off the rail. Looks like this other is down to his last stripe. Is Lloyd. Shape on the 8's a little bit tricky. If you can get over the other side rail. Oh, good shot. Very good shot. Okay, so Lloyd gets out there. And we're up to 5-4. What a comeback. They were down 5-0. They got a chance here to tie it up. Oh, cut it away a little bit. And coming up on the secondary table is going to be Eric J. breaking against AJ. Hey, Judy. How the heck are you? Yeah, what Judy said. Come on, people. Let's hit that like button. Keep our sponsors happy. We like to bring you the free stream, but without support, we can't do it. Oh, boy. Wow. Now he's got major problems. Hey, Mark, how's it going? Thank you. Thanks. Thanks, Mark. This is the 47th match we've streamed, and I think I've probably been commentating for about 41 of them, 42 of them, which I don't mind. That's what I'm here to do. Except during team events, it's a little tough for one guy because I got to watch what's happening on two tables, make sure I've identified the players properly, and keep the score accurately. It's nice to have two. What's really brutal is if both teams have black shirts and you don't know any of the players, then it gets rough. but I know one of the players on each of these teams, so I'm kind of able to figure it out. And the blue team, Dark Horse, they have their name on the shirt, so that helps. An update on 2 Alaska teams. BadBoys, JJ's number 1, which is Billy Steffen, Mike Stock, Chris King, Donnie Atkinson, and Mo Harimi. They're on the 1-loss side. They lost last night, but they won the first one, lost the second one. I think this is only their third one. At 9 a.m. they won, and they're in progress right now on another one. And the other Anchorage team, Mo Matafa, Riddell, Johnny Layton, and that group, they won their 9 o'clock match this morning, so they're playing right now. I have yet to get any updates on those scores. If Glenna's watching, maybe she could text Tiffany and get an update on Mike's score. Yeah, well, we had Arizona people on the stream. Don't know what the schedule is today. Of course, they're guaranteed to get on the stream if they make it to the finals. Well, it looks like Sonny's going to clean this one up and tie this match up. Yeah, I know. All right, Sonny finishes that one off. Very, very strange. Okay. 5-5. So over on the other table, that would be AJ. And coming up on this table, now the break now, and it's funny. This is very strange happenings here. The first 5 games, the first round, Dark Horse won every one of their breaks and went up 5-0. Now the second round, Mugsys Stacey won all 5 of their breaks and tied it up 5-5. Very unusual for that to happen. And in the meantime, we got AJ, or I'm sorry, yeah, AJ, hat. He's wearing a hat. And he's on the 8 ball, and he makes this 8 ball. They will have reeled off 6 games in a row. Okay, so AJ extends their winning streak to 6. And Mugsy Stacey takes their first lead. So here we have, I believe this is Tom. Yep. This is Tom at the table here. On the, he's playing against Casey. And on the other table, Randy's getting ready to break against Sonny. Tom's trying to figure out a way to maneuver around with these solids at 4-ball.
Well, hey, Bill.
Well, Sherry,
How you doing?
long time no see.
Yeah.
This has been a very interesting / strange match.
Man, tight, too, it looks like.
Well, it is, but I'll tell you what happened. Dark Horse broke first because they're the home team, and they won the first 5 games, all on their break. So second round,
Yeah.
Mugsy Stacey won all 5 of their break games to make it 5-5.
Wow.
And in the third round, we've only got 1 game in, but
Yeah.
it's 6-5 Mugsy Stacey's, and they came from 5-0 down
Wow.
to
Yeah.
take the lead. So
You don't see that very often, the
No.
holding serve for 10 games like
yeah,
that.
no, nope,
That's pretty strong.
not at the amateur level anyway. Oop.
I know I put my battery pack in here today. There it is. Okay, so we got, is that Casey at the table? Yep, it is.
Yep.
I remember his shorts.
Yep.
It's all because of you.
Yep, I got all kinds of little notes here on the score sheet to keep them straight.
We just got to do a juniors match over there. That was fun.
Oh, didn't take long.
It was a race to 4 9-ball.
Oh,
And both of them can play.
yeah.
So what's he shooting at? He must be shooting at stripes because he's trying to figure out where to start his run out. Yeah, I like starting it there too. So now here he can shoot the 11 and kind of just draw off it a little bit to shoot that 9 in the side because the 9 really doesn't have another hole.
Yep. And then he's going to have to figure out what he wants to do with that 13.
Yeah. Yeah, he may just get the angle to try to draw into the 13 to go over to the 14.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was over there. I was because it was a B-side match. And I'm trying to, just pull up the bracket to see, how they both ended up on the B-side, and the young man that was playing ran out. I mean, it only takes a minute to open up the bracket and look at, 16 names or whatever.
By the time you looked up, it was over.
Yeah, the game was over. He had already run out.
Yeah.
But man.
I'll tell you what, some of those junior players can play pretty good.
Yeah, well, there's like one from, one of them was Ariana Lynch. We actually got to film her playing her first pro event about 10 months ago.
Oh, wow.
The NAPT was in Chicago was her first pro event. We
Yeah.
actually got to film that. And then one of the other ones that's still in the tournament, Daniel Sardoncillo, who we got to, watch come up in the pool ranks, even, and I mean like the regular weekly tournaments and bigger tournaments out in Seattle.
Yeah.
His dad's been teaching him how to play pool since he was like 7 years old or something, Oh, that's nice if that 13 goes up in the corner.
I think it does.
That's a really nice shot there,
Yeah,
Casey.
I think he's got room. He's got a path there to the corner. And he probably wants to shoot the 10 next and then play the 12 in the side or in the lower right corner.
Yeah.
Don't think it'll pass the 6 ball.
Yeah, he's trying to get comfortable here. But man, that guy is still as can be. I looked up there and thought our pitcher was frozen. had a player do that to us the other day. He just stood there so still. It's like, are we frozen?
That's actually happened to me as well. Wow.
Fire in the hole.
He did.
Wow, shoot the 10, fall below the 12 to roll up for the 15 or the 14 in the side.
Mm-hmm.
And I like coming all the way down table, getting below the 7 to shoot the 14. Because that gives you angle to maybe just bump the rail and come back out.
He may choose to shoot it right now.
And go under the 12 from here.
Not sure. I don't know that he can hold his cue ball for the 10. I don't think so. I don't know. We'll know soon.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that 14's only got to go a couple of inches. Yeah, it only's got to
hold it.
It just got to go inches. You just got to hit it pocket speed. But that means you got to cut the ball a little bit extra there.
Mm-hmm.
And actually even a little bit more because he's trying to, he's spinning it a little bit. So you have to cut it even more.
Yeah, now he wants to land on this 12 so that he can get over to the left side of the 8 to shoot it in the lower right. So
yeah, this out it's still workable. I bet that's why I liked the 15 as the out ball. You got to get all, even if you don't get all the way down table and you got a little cut shot, you can just go back and forth above the 8 to shoot the 8 in the corner, and then it also goes in those 2 side pockets too. That's perfect angle.
He's got just enough angle. Just pop over there and you're good.
Yeah, he's going to slide out just past the center of the table.
Yep.
8 in the same hole.
Yep. He couldn't place it with ball in hand any better than that.
That's probably where he would have put it with ball in hand.
Yep. Meantime, Sonny's trying to maneuver up there on the other table. I suspect we'll be over there shortly. Nicely done. He lands perfect
straight
on
in.
the 8. Yep.
All right. I see. Ball tie it back up for his team.
Yep. And Dark Horse has stopped the bleeding.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go over here to... And Sonny's going to reclaim the lead for Mugsys.
Yeah, back
And
and forth.
he does. And he does.
Now I wonder if it's going to be like this.
All right. They both got one there. We are 7-6.
Move. Going to 13.
Yep.
And I finally figured out why it is some people say, well, what's the race? Because up in the room, the race 2 is off of the screen.
Really?
Yeah, but that's their stuff.
Yeah, I
Because I'm
haven't
like,
even-
how do you not know what the race is? It's right
Yeah.
there on the screen.
Yeah. I haven't even... when I go to the room, I forget all about it. I have not tuned in once. My understanding is there's no sound. Is that correct?
Well, we usually have like the TV on, and then because BadBoys isn't on the TV, so we want
Right.
to watch and see the stuff that went on for the day there too. So we've got that on the computer.
Yep.
And so we don't really have the volume up on either of them. But yeah, that's what I've heard is that even with it on full blast, there's hardly no volume.
Yeah.
But then again, that is the casinos, their equipment and stuff.
Yeah, that is Craig. He's on 3.
Yeah.
And breaking over there.
It looked
that
like
would
Eric
be
J.
Eric T.
Eric T.
Yeah.
It looked like a J from over here. The half a second I caught it.
Yeah.
So T makes sense.
Eric T should have blue shoes.
Yep, he does.
Yep, that's him. my little cues on
Yep.
who's who.
Little cheat sheet.
Yep. And it looks like on table 4, that is Tom sitting in the chair, and he looks like he's cold.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? It is a little chilly in these rooms. That's why I've got to wear long sleeves.
No, I had Damien Jam Up Apparel bring me. He saw that he was coming out, and I was bring me a jacket.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got a Jam Up jacket that I have with me for when I get cold.
Yep. Speaking of Jam Up, they're our sponsor.
Doing good things.
If you want to play Jam Up, you should be wearing Jam Up. Jam Up Apparel.
Yep. Fake it till you make it.
Yep.
Yeah, and if you haven't yet seen the BadBoys shirts for this event, you got to go check them out because they are cool.
I've got one.
They
I like
are
it a lot.
Cool.
Yep. Okay. Well, he just broke there, so they're in progress over here.
Mm-hmm.
And Eric T,
Nope.
as it states on his shirt,
Nope.
and
Playing
blue shoes.
Playing the 6 ball. Oh.
Wow, you missed it.
Caught it just a little bit full, I think, trying to control the cue
Yep,
ball off of the
yep.
3.
You take the shot for granted, and that happens. Glenna, if you would do me a favor and text Tiffany with an update on the score of Mike's match, I would appreciate it. And this is Lloyd.
Okay.
Shooting stripes.
13 up in the corner. Draw back a little.
Yeah, he wanted to draw back a little more than that.
Yeah. I mean, now he may have to spin a couple of rails out of this
Yeah.
upper left-hand corner to come back out for this combination. Or
It's still a reasonable shot. It's just a little bit tougher to control your cue ball.
actually, look, yeah, he would.
Okay, he hung the ball.
Yeah. He has, but he hasn't really hurt himself too much there with that 5 ball down there. Yeah, the 4-ball. Actually, it looks like the 4-ball pass is
Yeah,
down here.
the 5 is
doesn't it?
the biggest obstacle I
Yeah.
see. He wants to get over to the right side of it to shoot it in that upper left corner.
Yeah, so I was just what he's looking at here, draw from the
Yeah.
6 out to the 3 to be able to follow forward
Yeah.
for the 5 in the upper left,
Or if he went below it, he'd have
the side.
the entire left side of the table.
Yep.
And the right side as well, looks like. Well, he kind of pooched his stroke a little bit there.
Meh. Well, now you may be able to draw to this left side rail, the end rail, or the head rail, and then back under the 5 too.
Yeah.
You know, he would have liked to have been able to just roll forward.
Yep.
Anytime you can roll your ball.
Glenn, I don't know what the score is. That's why I was asking you to text Tiffany. Score on this match is 7-6. Oh.
Yeah, that's what he was doing, trying to spin around there. And
Yep.
caused him to just missed it. Well, now,
We
which
got-
combination do you
Yeah, I
think
was
he's going
just
to
going to
shoot?
say we have 2 combinations. I'd probably like to get a little closer to the one down on this end of the table,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
he's lined up okay on it.
Yeah, he's lined up okay.
And also he's got that hole blocked up there for the 5, so I might be tempted to shoot the
well, yeah, just
14-15 first.
yeah, and it's that other ball with him so close and right in the hole. It's so much easier to control.
Yeah. Yep. Well, he's going to play that one first, which is fine. I mean,
Oh, and he's gotten perfect on this.
yeah, you got to play it now. You
He's
got
got
to
a
play
great
this
line.
combo now.
Well, yeah, in case something funny happens
Yep.
with this
Yep.
14 ball, you got the 12 ball to be able to get back on it.
Yep.
And nothing funny happened. Well, you slide off of the 14 across and back. There's a narrow window on that 12 ball.
Yes. Zach, we are at the Rio Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas. This is the BCA Pool League 2018 World Championships.
Okay, you're watching them mixed teams
Yep.
gold division.
8-ball teams.
Yep, and this is, what do we say, 8 rounds in?
This is
Or 5 rounds
I
in.
think this is a 5th round winners bracket
5th round, yeah.
match.
This match, nice out. This tying it up.
Okay.
Or no, Mugsys is Mugsys just won that one. So
Yep. And that was Roger, I believe. No, that was Lloyd.
boy,
Yeah, Lloyd. So they take an 8-6 lead.
okay.
And we'll flip over to the other table. And
We've got Craig.
this is Craig. Yep.
Yeah, this is the men's gold division.
Yep.
Last round to make it to the final board.
That is correct. Yeah. So now we're going to start into round number 4 here. Mugsy Stacey will be breaking, and it will be Tom on the secondary table.
All right.
Yeah, Mugsy Stacey has won 8 out of the last 9 games
Wow,
after falling behind 5-0.
that's strong.
Yeah, it is. They're up 8-6 now.
Yeah, somebody lit some fires somewhere.
8-7.
Oh.
8-7. Who, Glenna? Who's ahead? And Zach, you are correct. These are 7-foot diamond tables.
Yes. These here are the Pro-Am tables. They don't have the
Yep.
the pay slot with the smart table. But they do have some of those here. Somebody was telling us in the chat room a couple of days ago that they were all the Pro-Ams, but they're not.
There's some smart tables
there
scattered
are some,
out there.
yep.
Yeah.
Well, we were talking about, that Mark is selling a bunch of the tables. They were up for sale, and, we were talking about the smart system, and I don't know if those are the ones he's selling or just the Pro-Ams.
He had 57, I believe, of the Pro-Ams,
Yep.
non-coin operated. And I've just been informed that my son's team is up 8-7.
Ooh, that's a nail biter.
Yeah.
Going to 13 as well.
Uh-huh. Yeah, they're in the gold division as well. Same division as these two teams.
Did the score get adjusted here? I
Oh,
think it's supposed to be 8.
obviously not. Obviously
See,
not.
I come. All I do is distract you over here, Bill.
Well, actually, no. I do that myself quite easily. That's Tom getting ready to break
Yeah,
up there.
and it looks like Mugsy Stacey's might be making, putting a little more distance here.
Yep, this is Roger getting ready to shoot the 8-ball,
Yeah.
which would be for a 9-6
9-6 lead.
lead. Yep. And Glennon, no, I didn't see your first post. Sorry. No.
Oh no! Just overcut it. Caught the side rail.
Oh, he hooks him on the 7, and that's the ball he would have shot too.
Yeah, he can still. You know, but the 2 ball's okay. You follow forward to
Yeah.
the 6 ball, and then the 4, the 7, the 8. There's still a good pattern here. 1 ball leads to the next, leads to the next. Not a whole lot of work.
Yep.
The toughest shot is making this 2 ball.
Yep. Now, if he was scared, he could always go off the right side of the 6 and hook him.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the win is out there for the taking. So
Yeah, the safest
Yeah.
is not letting him at the table.
exactly.
Well, now here he may decide to shoot the 4 to get back to the 6 and the 6 to the 7, just because he's the steep angle he has on the 6.
Mhm.
Yeah, just draw it back, or if he can go to the rail and follow it back out for the 6th ball. It's okay.
Yeah, a little more angle than he would like, but it's still
Yeah.
workable.
Yeah, that 6th ball needs to go all of a foot, a little more than a foot. So
Yeah. The only problem with shots like this on the tables that are playing really fast, it's easy to lose your cue ball.
I think
And he may have done just that.
Oh, bounce.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's brutal. Yep. I figured he might use a little low left to spin it a little more to the
Yeah.
left, and it wouldn't have gone that far down.
Yeah, or a little inside and
know,
go back and forth.
Yeah, he could have been inside and go that way, or outside and come this way and maybe in here or something.
Yeah. Absolutely. Bill's even telestrating. I like it.
Yeah, I'm not really good with straight lines, but somebody told me the other day that if you hit shift and do your telestrator and then you lift off shift, it'll straighten your line out. I tried it, it just makes a circle or something. No, see here, he told me if you hit shift and do your line, when you let off,
It did. It
did
straightened
it
it
that
out.
time.
Look
It didn't
at
work
that.
the other day.
Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle.
Oh, you know what I think I did? I drew my line and then hit shift. You got to hit
Yeah.
shift first.
There
okay.
you go.
I bet Kevin knows that.
Yeah, well, I don't know because we have a tablet that we telestrate with.
Mm-hmm.
We have a drawing tablet that he telestrates with. So, yeah, he doesn't like using the mouse because it's hard to draw straight lines. But, oh no!
Oh wow, Craig got another shot. Or
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that was Roger.
Yeah, I got another shot and
And
just missed it again.
Yep, he's missed the 8-ball twice.
Yeah, Craig kind of trying to loosen up a little bit there before he takes on this cut shot. That's hilarious.
Okay, now he's got it straight in on the 8-ball.
That's funny, all the things that he has to include in that no smoking in the pool room anymore because of where we are.
Yeah. Yeah, pot is legal here in Nevada.
Mm-hmm.
All right, he wins that to pull within 8-7.
Yeah. And we got Mugsys at the table on the other
Yep,
table foe.
table foe. And that's Tom at the table. Coming up on our secondary table is going to be
Oh,
Sonny breaking for
he's going airborne here. He's trying. Nice jump shot.
Casey. Yep,
Nice. So that was Tom?
that's Tom, yeah.
Okay. That was he just jumped. I mean, just enough room to land that cue ball in there between the 7 and the
Yep.
15 and hit it perfect. And then he's got a nice shot here. He can shoot the 6 up in the corner if he wanted. Or, and I think I like that. Shoot the 6.
Well, yeah, because
Then
you're
the-
on it
yeah,
now.
yeah.
You got shape on it right now, so.
And then the 3 and then the 1. That 8 ball is,
Well, I think 8 ball will go here
yep,
and here
and there.
here. But
And
shape
maybe
on,
even the other corner,
yeah.
too, that upper left
Oh,
also.
yeah. Shape on the upper right would be real tricky, though.
Yeah.
I think I shoot the 6 stop, shoot the 3 and go to the side rail and try to come underneath the 13 for the one in the side, I think. Maybe. But then again, our angles are a
Yeah.
little bit different than what they see. So.
Yeah, or if he can stay to the side like where the 6 is right now for the 3,
Yeah.
he could pull straight back and shoot the 1 in the other side, hopefully following forward
Yeah.
for the 8 ball down in the lower left.
He might even be able to follow up for the one on the other side right now. I don't
Yeah.
know. It looks to me like that'd be a little too touchy.
Yeah, well, actually getting from the 8 to the 3, coming to that big opening by the 11-13 would actually be ideal if if the 8 passes the 12.
Down
So-
in the lower left,
yeah.
you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think he was trying to roll forward to shoot the 1, but he didn't quite stroke it.
Man, he is jacked up and straight
And now
in.
he's got a little bit of an issue.
Yeah. Yeah, jacked up and straight in.
You mean they're losing 8-9? That's not good if that's the case. I got people following my
Yeah.
son's team.
Yeah, well, Glenna has been around pool industry for long enough. I think she knows to put the score of the people you were asking about
I
first.
agree. Yep.
She's been around the game long enough to know that
Yep.
that's how we say it.
Yep. Yeah, she's texting back and forth with my son's wife who's watching, so I can get updates. Well, it looks like he's drawn. If I can't see his tip, but just the way he's jacked up. He did, and he jarred it.
Rattled it. Now, I wonder, does that 1 go past this 9?
Boy, that's pretty close.
Yeah, it's tight
Well,
if it does.
You showed me a little trick.
Yeah, with the, Does it block the line to the hole? I think it might go.
I do too.
It's just barely that straight
I do
line.
too.
Yeah, using
Yeah.
a straight edge to the pocket.
Yep.
Does it go?
You showed me that trick the other day.
Yeah.
The average Fargo rates for these two teams, let's see, the average for Mugsy Stacey is 589, and Dark Horse's average is 568, so they're much higher than 500.
Yeah, that 586 or 580, that's pretty high average.
Yeah.
Anything over 500, you're a solid player.
Ooh. Wow, did he leave himself any shot here
Oh,
on the stripes?
I don't think so.
This is a good lesson to people. Don't run into balls if you don't have to.
Yeah, no, if they go, you don't run into them. I mean, where do you
Yeah.
even play safe here?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe come off of the 15 and try and 2 or 3 rail the cue ball back underneath this 12, 14, 10, 8.
That might be a pretty reasonable
Or if he can get there
Shot.
from the 9, however, but I think the 15 is the ball that really leads him that direction.
Yeah, well, if you can get your cue ball anywhere over here,
Yeah,
you got him totally hooked on both
you're
balls.
doing good.
Yep.
Oh, did you see the ball the guy made a couple shots ago?
Well, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, but it's better than leaving them something straight
Sure.
in.
Yeah, I'd rather try to force them to make a good shot rather than trying to do something crazy and leave them out,
Yeah, and when if you shoot it off the side of the 15, that 15 ball, you are pushing your stuff kind of into trouble, but it's also giving you another ball to block with.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I've been informed that it is 9-9 over at my son's table. Race to 13. Same division as these gold divisions.
Let's go Team Alaska.
Yep, and there's two Alaska teams still playing.
Is Billy playing on the other one, or is he playing?
No, he doesn't play. He just works.
Yeah.
He lives in California.
I wasn't sure if he would.
Yeah.
If he was from up there or not.
Nope. I know he's trying to duck here somehow. I'm not sure. Oh, he played the 10.
Nice shot.
Okay. And he's wide open now.
Yeah. Well, and he was pretty much safe there, too. He pushed through there nicely.
Yep.
Okay, and we are in good shape. This 15, he's got pretty straight in on the 15.
Yeah.
Just shoot and stop right there.
The only real minor issue is the 13.
Yeah, and if he could shoot and stop right at the 15, he could shoot the 13 right away.
He's not stopping, though. He's going forward.
Well, he's hit the gap where a shoot and stop would have been.
Yeah, if you shoot the 13 from there, you got to be very careful you don't. That 1 is very big sitting there.
Nah. He may not want to elevate his cue at all, which, can alter, kind of masse the cue ball a little bit and just decided, yep, I'm just going to roll this ball in and come, and a pockets accept balls a whole lot better when you go forward.
Yep, trying to decide what route he wants to take here. In the meantime, over on the other table, I think he's on his last ball. Here he is.
Yeah.
He called the bank.
Caught it just a little full.
Yep.
That'd have been 2 table runs for him had he got out there.
Yep. So we still got action over there. And Sonny's coming to the table. And this is Eric here.
Oh, did he get straight in and jacked up again? He's got a long
Yeah,
go.
he can get his cue down beside the 8.
Yeah, follow it forward to get to. I like trying to get to the 13 still. Want to take care of that. The 9 ball gets you on the 8 and just about any ball in any corner hole that it goes into.
Well, he's going to use a 9 to get. He's got room along the side rail. He can draw it over to the side rail and spin down that way. Mm-hmm. Or just not even go to the side rail. Maybe he can just draw it past the 1.
Now, with these Cyclop balls, he should be able to just slide past the 1.
Yep.
Yeah, so if you guys haven't heard yet, 2019 is the last year. So this will be done in the middle of the summer.
Yep. Going to April. March.
Going to March.
March, and then a couple years it'll be
middle of March.
Last part of February.
Well, it's the middle of March, the beginning of March, end of March, beginning of April, end of February, beginning of March, end of February. So eventually it's going to the last little bit of February and into the beginning of March.
Yep.
It's going to take a couple of years to transition out there, but yeah, we are going to the springtime. And some of that, I think, is the conflict with the WSOP. They had their charity event, the One Drop tournament, going on when everything was being set up for this. So there was a room that Bad Boys was not able to set up on the first day. They had to go in there, I think it was 2 days or 3 days later.
Yep, we've had that problem for several years.
Well, last year they were still doing the final table when we were in here playing. So we didn't have the Brasilia room at all last year.
No, we had it.
Then it was the Amazon
It might
room.
have been late. No, we had it. We got
Yeah.
them all, but it was late.
It was late, but yeah, they were
Ooh,
playing.
we missed that ball. Wow.
They were still doing the final table last year when we were here playing. They finished it right before we got here this year. So I think that's part of the reason there for that is, and then that's like a three month long thing, 100 and something events or something stupid like that. It's not just the main event that you see.
It's about 70 events.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it takes 2 months anyway. That's a lot of poker.
Yeah. Yeah, all different kinds of games and entry fees and.
Yep.
All right. I got this one ball drop back just a little bit. Well, that's more than a little bit, but that's okay. He's got a good shot on it.
So Tom's getting ready to take this one down for Mugsys and take a 9-7 lead. There you have it.
9-7. You got Mugsys up on the other table as well.
Yeah, let's see here, here, and here. Okay. And this is Sunny.
Yeah, follow it down for the 13.
I think so.
And then the 13 to the 11, which gets you to the 15.
Okay.
Nice shot.
Part 1 is complete. And coming up on the other table is going to be Lloyd and Randy, with Lloyd breaking.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Like, what did I do with my phone? I'm hiding it under my score sheet over here.
Ooh, he drifted a little bit too far. He's got no angle to go to his other balls there.
I have to send the cue ball 3 or 4 rails around table to get there.
I don't see any other way to do it.
Yeah.
Just make sure you avoid that 8 ball.
What is the... I mean, you hate... Because the 15 or the 9 do go in this upper right-hand corner. What does the bank combination look like with that 11 out of the way?
It looks like it's going to come in a little bit short.
Nah. Well, he could
But
straighten it up some.
Again, we don't know how much room is between the 2 balls, so he could straighten it out a little bit if he could throw it.
Well, and you can't, as long as they don't have to be completely frozen to throw.
Well,
if they're
yeah,
within,
they got to be close, though.
Yeah, 1/16 of an inch, and you can still throw it some.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that. They think it has to be frozen. But, yeah, you can still throw it.
I still like going around. He's got the angle to go around. Just make sure you avoid that 8 ball or you're going to be hooped.
Yeah. Yeah, I like going around the table here.
Yep, you might break them up. You might land perfect. And if you land bad, just play it safe.
Yep, 2 balls
2
out
balls in a tough spot.
Yeah, anywhere down table, and he's
Here he
in trouble.
comes. He's
going
going to
right at it.
contact him.
Perfect.
Landed perfect, didn't it?
Perfect. How'd he hit it?
Perfect speed, perfect line.
Slide out up
Yeah.
underneath the ball, the 15 in the same hole.
Yep.
Now here, we can just follow it down table.
Okay, it's now 10-9 Alaska. I'm informed.
It looks like he's going to just draw out of here. He doesn't want to follow it. Did he overshoot?
I don't know. A little bit.
A little bit. You got to make this. If you don't, I'm pretty sure Casey's going to get out. That cue ball's heading down table. You got to make this.
Good
Oh,
shot.
he hit that with nice speed,
Yep.
too.
Good shot, Sonny.
10-7.
Yep.
We got Randy Gotlick over up on the other table. Oh, no.
What?
He just hung the ball in the corner.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, he
got
just hung that 11
Yep.
ball in the corner and was pretty good on that 13.
That brings Lloyd to the table. In the meantime, on our inset table, we got Roger getting ready to break against Eric T.
Mm-hmm.
Eric T wears a hat, and he's got blue shoes.
Yeah, he don't wear his hat when he's playing, though. I've seen his head.
Oh, wait a minute. I got the wrong guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's Roger.
He's got blue shoes.
Yeah, this is Roger breaking.
Mm-hmm. And Eric with blue shoes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Eric T. Yep. And right here we're watching Lloyd. 11-9 Alaska. One of the Alaska teams.
Mm-hmm.
My son's team. There's one other Alaska team battling out there. I haven't heard any updates on that.
Yeah. Well, Lloyd's landed pretty nice here. Let's shoot this 7 in and bump that 15 out of your way and got the 5. That 8 ball
Got a problem there.
is trouble.
You might be able to go rail first under that 9. Hard to say. We can't really tell how much distance there is from the 9 to the cushion, though.
Yeah. Yeah, he must not like it. I definitely like opening it up.
Yeah, I don't know what you want me to tell them about diamond tables. They're the best table made. You can buy tournament used tables here at the event. Mark Griffin may have a few left of the ones he's sold.
Yeah,
He had like 57 of them. He sold most of them. He may have a few.
I know there was a bunch of them going down to Florida. There was a few
Yeah.
people here from Florida that have. One of the couple we were talking to, the Scotch doubles teams. They've got like 8 of them going to Florida,
Oh, good
down
for
to
them.
near
Yeah.
the Orlando area.
Yep. Or you can talk to Diamond. They have a booth here at the tournament. Or you can call their office in
Yep.
Jeffersonville, Indiana.
Yeah, and there is a discount for the tables here because they are used.
Yep. Tournament used.
Yeah. Yeah, if you haven't heard, Mark is getting out of the league business.
Yep.
As of the middle of next week, your new CEO will be Ozzie Reynolds. Well, he might be able to run into
He
this.
got an angle here to go open up his 8 ball.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he knocked it out just
Oh,
enough.
man,
Wow.
that was a nice shot. I mean, it was okay.
Yeah.
If you like money, that was an all right shot.
Yep.
It was definitely money. Oh, no. You shot it
Wow.
right into the point.
Such a beautiful shot to get it opened up, and
Yeah.
then he does that. We kind of
Oh.
rushed it a little bit and
Yeah,
shot it way too
yeah.
hard.
Yeah, no, if he couldn't see the whole hole, he needed to just
Yeah.
roll it in, and then it can catch that point and still
Yeah.
fall.
Most of the tables here are Pro-Ams. There are some smart tables.
But not for sale.
The smart tables are not. No, the Pro-Ams are non-coin operated, and smart tables are.
Yeah, well, that smart system adds like $1,000 to the cost of your
Oh, yeah.
table.
Yep. There's a lot of electronics that goes into it.
Mm-hmm. All right, just gives Randy a nice opportunity to run out here.
I wonder if his 9 passes the 8.
I think it does. It's pretty close, but I think it does. And I think you're going to see Randy shoot it right here.
If it goes, yeah. You
Yeah.
should, yeah. Yeah, and then come down, get these 3 here by the rail, and use the 10 to go up for the 8.
Yeah, he'd play the combination here.
Yeah, and he'll bump the 13 over to the left towards that corner.
Yep, and that'll lead him nicely to the 10 ball.
Mm-hmm. No, this looks really, really good.
Yeah, now you do have to call any banks, combinations, kicks, caroms.
Any of that stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, he'll just pull back and shoot that 15.
Yeah, they also have Cyclop balls here for sale that are slightly used, tournament used Cyclop balls. $150 a set. And depending on where you're looking at your Cyclop balls, Ed, on where you're buying them, they're anywhere from $250 to $300 online.
Are they that much?
Oh yeah, and I'm pretty sure they're the. I haven't gone out and looked at what they're selling out there, but I'm pretty sure they're the second gen balls too. So they're the newer ones that have the red dot on
The
them
new
and
cue
not
ball,
the eyeball. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, right about where he is right now with the cue ball, or that angle would be perfect to just dump the 10 in the side and go to the rail and spin down for the 8. And this one works too. Now he doesn't have to go to the side rail. He can just slide off of it a little
he'll
bit.
just go down left of the 8 and clean it up.
I got a couple more minutes before we have a scheduled match over there. I don't know if we have opponents yet, but I have a 1:30 scheduled match, and Kevin is on his way back down here.
Still in the juniors?
We had what was supposed to be a CSI 10 ball match over there.
Oh, okay.
It was running behind, and the juniors were just getting ready to go out, and Steven said, "I want them."
Yeah, we have a CSI 10 ball match coming up here at 3 o'clock. All right, Randy cleans that up.
Yeah.
Stops the bleeding a little bit.
Yeah, keeps his team in the hunt. 8-10.
Yep. In the meantime, over on the other table, we got
That's Eric at the table.
Eric T. Yeah. Blue shoes.
Is he playing this combination here?
Oh, no.
The 12-14?
Yep.
Just caught the point.
And coming up to break on the other table is going to be AJ. It's a gentleman with, he should have.
Blue hat on.
Yeah, I think he should have orange shoes too. No, hat and orange shoes, yeah. And that's table 4 that he's racking the balls on.
And we have, is this Roger here?
This is Roger.
Okay. Roger and Eric.
Yep.
When I first saw Eric, I thought he was this guy, saw his face, and I thought he was this guy, Steve, that I know from back in Seattle.
Oh.
Actually, he lives more in like Idaho, Eastern Washington area, but yeah, it looked just like him. Steve Hicks.
Uh-oh. 11-10, Alaska.
Yeah.
Come on, let's close it out, guys.
11-11.
Oh, no.
Hey. The drama is real. Oh, did he just get the 7 ball? If he's got the 7, he can push. Maybe the cue ball might even go right at the 4, or he can just roll up and stop it for the 4 up in the corner. Roll up and stop. That made 0 sense.
Roll up and stop it.
Yeah, just roll up and stop it, because everybody does that.
Yeah. You could just see enough.
Yeah, he's
And-
almost straight in here.
Yeah. He's got enough distance between the 2 balls where he can follow up. without double hitting.
Yeah, he's looking to see where his cue ball's going. Wants to be sure he's missing that side
Yeah.
pocket.
You know this guy?
I've seen him once before. I think he was in my hotel room earlier.
Is he allowed up here? No. Get back.
No, go
here.
to the other side and see if we have a match yet. And see if we have opponents yet. We have a 1:30 match over there. If you could, please, sir. I will be right there.
Okay, he
Nice.
followed up nicely. Now all he's got to do is gently roll this 2-ball in. He'll have a good shot on the 8.
Yeah, he could even go forward and shoot the 8 on the other side. He's got the angle, but it looks like the cue ball might be going at the 12.
It's hard to say from here, but I think I see what you see.
Yeah.
Just to the right of the side pocket there.
Yeah, but he looked at just bumping this
I think
ball
I'm
in.
just going to roll it in at pocket speed and hold for the 8.
Well,
just
yeah,
like
it's
that.
a diamond
Yep.
table. Anything you can just roll in, you
Yep.
do. You know, I had a girlfriend of mine. We'd come out and play teams, and it's something I'd say to her all the time. And we're rolling the ball.
Yep. and
And
Roger wins.
Yep.
Now 11-8.
Oh yeah, I threw away whose ever fruit cup was over here.
That's been there 3 days.
Yeah, I know. That's why I threw it away. It's like if they're upset about it, I'll buy them a new one.
Yep.
But yeah, the liquids was, and I was afraid that we were going to start getting like
Well,
fruit flies or
fruit
something
flies
in here. Yeah.
and a little fuzz growing on it.
Yeah. Well, it had never been opened, so the cap on it was still on the top was still sealed.
Yeah, I'll still pass.
Yeah. Yeah, you might want to look at see if you guys can get a juniors match over here. Have you had any of them? They're
I'm not sure.
they're getting ready to go. It'll be 4th place here soon, playing for.
Well, we're scheduled to have a 10-ball match here at 3.
Yeah.
So I just don't know if we have anything before that.
Yeah, you won't really have time if you've got a match scheduled at 3 o'clock.
Yep.
It's 1:30 now.
Okay, and this is Craig. He's playing AJ.
Mm-hmm.
And coming up on the other table, breaking, will be Eric for Dark Horse. And we have an 11-8 match here.
Yeah, looks like he's looking at cutting this 7-ball in.
Mm-hmm. Oop,
Oh.
undercut it a little bit.
Yep, just by a smidge. I mean, the smallest of margin there, undercut. Ariana went up on him 3-0 in a race before, and he came back and won. I think they're using Fairmatch for that because they're races. All right. We're shooting stripes now, I think.
Yeah.
And who is this for Mugsys?
This is AJ, I
AJ?
believe. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. That is AJ.
Yeah, he'd
with
like.
the hat and orange shoes.
Yep, he'd like to probably shoot this 9-ball in. He's going to bump the 14 a little bit, so maybe he'll shoot the 13 first, so that he doesn't have to.
Hey man, how you doing?
So he doesn't have to run into the.
Yeah, we're just making sure you're doing your job. You want to turn the sound off? What are you doing? Hey. No, I don't have a softer chair.
Dude, you need to go get some of the ones from in front of the slot machines and bring them in here.
Go check for me. But I believe we have a 3 o'clock 10-ball match scheduled here.
I think so.
So,
All right.
And that'd be the last one. Then they got the pro thing going on, the Fox.
Hey, Bill. Hey, Bill, do you want me to set up the split screen side by side?
You have to ask her.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking. Cause right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the team event, having a split screen instead of the PIP.
Now, are you able to
Only on teams.
go back to just one screen if you got like a singles match?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's just like clicking.
I was gonna leave that up to Rick.
Well, Rick said
I
yes.
don't know if I like that.
Oh, maybe Rick doesn't.
Well, you wanna if between matches maybe take a look at it.
Did it and it just looks like shit on this. I don't know. I don't like it. Do you like it?
I haven't seen it, so I don't know.
Oh, well, yeah, like Esports Live, they do it. It's really bad.
Yeah, there. If we could have it where it was split screen, where and that's just for the team event where the separation between the tables is really clear because you can end up getting them where they look like they're almost butted up next to each other.
Oh,
So it can look a little funny, but maybe after this match, if there's nothing coming up till 3 o'clock, we can mess with it and see what we think about it.
yeah. I'll have to go check, but I think we have something coming up at 3. And it looks to me like AJ's gonna try to get his team on the hill.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
he wanted to
boy.
come. He was maybe trying to come out for the 11 and then just shoot the
Yeah.
duck to get to the 8.
He's gonna have to let his cue ball travel now because he's got to cut that 10 a little bit thin.
Yeah, I like the maybe just trying to. Can he? If he's going to bank it, I was wondering if he could go at the 2 ball with his cue ball cutting the 10.
Yeah, that's what I thought he would have done. But if he likes the bank, that's cool.
Yeah,
He's still got to get over for the 11, and he's
he's
gonna
made
do
that
it.
quite nicely.
Oh.
Well, we're going to have to do a little finagling to get to the 8 too.
I think if I'm shooting aside, obviously, and I'm going to draw to about here and out a little bit.
Yeah, if he can do that, or he can check it up off, hit the side rail. You hit the side rail, hit the end rail, and have it check up and come straight back up table too. That takes a pretty nice stroke.
Yeah, and you'd have to use some inside English on that.
Yeah, which makes the shot even harder.
Yep. I don't think he can just roll it in and maintain
What about
a shot on the 8.
sliding off of it and hitting the side rail coming out of the corner with just a little bit of slide?
Just go forward.
He's going to try and get the gap between
He's not going to get there.
Oh, he tried to stop on his way there, I think, maybe, and shoot the 8 in the up table.
See, that's the danger
Well.
of that shot is you got traffic and
Yeah.
bad things can happen.
Yeah, I think I liked your slide off to the end rail and back up if that was available to him to draw.
Boy. We're down 11 to 12 now.
Yeah, well, that means you got the last 2 games playing over there.
My son is playing the final game. Wow.
Yeah, that makes sense. He plays strong.
He's a pretty good player, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like Kevin and Rick are talking about the new little business venture we're looking into.
Oh, cool.
Another channel.
Mm-hmm.
You probably saw the note over here the other day. I think it was like day 2 or 3.
It was Greek to me. I didn't know what it
Yeah.
was. I did see it.
Yeah.
Didn't know what it meant. Didn't know who wrote it. Didn't know who it was for.
Yeah, well, now you know that part.
And didn't understand what it said.
Yeah. Yep. Well, it looks like we're still waiting on opponents over on the CSI channel. There are 2 free live streams coming out of here.
That channel plus when you guys do something, we got this shit.
There's, of course, BadBoys that you're watching right now.
Oh, shoot.
No.
That table ended over there, and I don't know. Rick. Go find out who won that game.
Can somebody check the score for us?
Table 3.
Who was on table 3?
Yeah, we need the score update.
It was Eric S. and Sonny. Yep.
All right.
Dark horse won table 3.
Okay.
Okay, so it's 9-11 now.
Don't need to pay attention.
Shut up.
You're fired.
So that was Eric won, Sonny lost, and Craig. Craig is shooting.
Yeah, Craig is on the 8-ball.
And over on the other table, getting ready to break is Lloyd. He'll be playing KC.
All right, that'll be a good game over there.
Yeah, and I'm not changing the score yet until this game's over. Then I can just go there once.
I see.
There it
It's
is.
center of the hole. Dark horse gets 2.
Yep. And all of a sudden, it's 11-10.
Thanks, Ryan. He was letting us know what the score or who won the game.
Okay.
Well, it's turning out to be a barn burner.
Yep. And over here,
We got Lloyd and Casey.
Lloyd just broke, and Randy's going to be breaking on the table number 4.
Yep, 11-10. That's the right score.
It's a lot of fun doing this by yourself when you're doing teams.
Oh, well, then we'll leave you alone then.
And both teams have black shirts, and you don't know any of them.
Yeah, oh, that's got to be loads of fun. Yeah, it is really nice of some of them to put their names on the shirts
Yeah.
for us. We do appreciate it.
It's much easier when you got 2 people doing a team event, though.
Yeah.
And it's Randy getting ready to break on table number 4
Uh-huh.
over there.
Gold division, mixed 8-ball teams, gold division is
Yep.
what you were watching.
Somebody did something somewhere.
I hope that wasn't against Team Alaska,
No, I do too.
or you hope it was Team Alaska screaming.
They're rather close. They're on 81-82. They're just like next row over, so don't know.
Don't ask, don't tell. No,
Yeah.
that's something completely different. All right.
Well, on both tables, Dark Horse has got control of the tables.
Yeah. Oh, Alaska boys lost. That must have been the end of that match we just heard.
Damn it.
And that was the A side, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
No.
No.
That was B side.
Oh, no.
Yep, so Alaska's toast. I guess it's party time for them now. That's a bummer. Darn it.
Yeah.
Oh, well. You win some, you lose some.
Mm-hmm. Can't win every year. I know they didn't win last year, but they played pretty good last year, right? Remember?
I was on the team.
Yeah,
Third.
I know.
Third.
We were coordinating, commentating for you.
Yeah.
I like commentating when there's people I know playing.
Yeah, I do too.
And sometimes the bias does come through a little bit. You try hard not to,
Yeah,
but
well, I tell the people, I say, my son's playing.
I'm going to be biased.
That's who I'm rooting for.
Sorry about your luck.
Yep, got nothing against the guys they're playing against, but
That's my blood.
if I sound biased, it's because I am. I admit it. I don't try to hide it.
Yeah.
You know.
Especially when it's your kid. You just, yeah.
Well, of course you're going to root for him. I mean, that's just natural stuff.
Yeah.
Well, Dark Horse still has control of both tables.
Yeah.
I think.
And Casey's working on another run out here. He's sitting pretty good, too, as long as that 3-ball goes. And I'm pretty sure it does. You can just draw back
Yeah.
to the 3 and then the 7 and then the 8.
And poor Roger over there is freezing to death.
Yeah, I want to go give him my jacket. Poor guy. He's making me cold.
Well, he needs to put some meat on his bones. Get a little
Yeah.
padding.
Eat a sandwich.
Maybe mix a fries and a milkshake in once in a while. Get a little insulation on your body.
Mm-hmm. I got some extra you can have.
I got enough amount. Okay, is he going to shoot that 3 now, or is he going to shoot the 7?
He may shoot the 7 because he can. If he doesn't like what's going to happen with the cue ball from, if the 9 is in the way a little bit, I like shooting the 3. If you're on it right here, you shoot it. Because the 7's hanging right, it's right there in front of you. Even if you bump the 9 and it pushes the cue ball back, you're going back towards
Yeah.
the 7 ball. But yes, I think it really depends on what's going to happen with the cue ball here in the 9. Meanwhile, Randy's trying to run out over there too. These guys could get their team on the hill. Man, Mugsys has won 11 of the last 16 games. That's pretty strong. Nice
Yep.
shot. Yeah, I like even rolling it forward just a little bit. Don't try
Just to
and
be
catch.
sure.
Yeah.
Just to be sure.
Yeah, if you pop it and that ball comes back at all or doesn't take that little turn
Yep.
over, you're in trouble.
Just take a little more cut on it. It's still a pretty fairly simple shot. Yep, that's right, Glenn. A toasted Alaska, not baked Alaska. There you have it.
All right. Tied up, 11-11.
Yep, that was Casey.
Hey, so you got Randy over there with just a couple of balls before the 8 ball on the other table.
Yep, and let's get us a updated score here.
It's a nice shot. He just shoots the 7, stops right there for the 3. He may have
Yep.
to spin this 7 a little bit because it looks like it might be just the tiniest bit higher than that 14 ball. So he
Hard
may
to
have to
say.
throw it a little
Yeah.
bit. But when he does, it should push the 14 out of the way, but you got to be sure you don't push it up at the 8 either.
Yep. Race to 2.
And this is, just another
Hit that perfectly.
another thing to just show you, how many of these matches we were just talking about your kids, went
Yep.
11, 13, or 12, whatever it was. We're here 11-11. That Fargo works. A lot of matches are going hill or really close. That Fargo works, especially if you get the information into the system. If you've got weekly tournaments out there that you're running on, why can't I think of the name of the program, the online thing right now? But if they have to be online where they're viewable and open to the public. If you have stuff like that, get Mike Page access so
Yeah.
that we can get the information in the books.
Is it league management system or something?
No.
Is that what you're thinking of?
No, it's an online bracketing system, and Challenge is the one that they use. So if you're doing your stuff on a Challenge or something like that, you can get the information into Fargo. The more information we have of more people, the more accurate everything is, because it is a number-based system.
Well, it's 12-11, Dark Horse.
All right, last 2 games here.
And Dark Horse is at the table here.
Yeah, and they don't get to pick who they're throwing up here. They pick that by when they do their rosters at the beginning.
Yep.
Some tournaments do like a captain's choice or whatever, for the Hill game. BCA, it's when you pick your lineup, you pick who goes in that Hill game.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, there we
This
go.
is Eric T. shooting right now.
Amy got it up in there, challenge.com.
Okay.
And there's is that League Stats? Is that the new one that we're using?
You
We got rid of League Sys
yeah,
and
I don't know. I don't know.
yeah, the BCA did get rid of League Sys now and is using the one that is connected to Fargo.
Glenn was texting with Tiffany.
Yeah.
We went down. We got to 11.
Well, bummer.
We just kept trying to get out. Yeah, and they'd save us out.
What about the other team?
3 times we had to run out. The ball skidded on us.
How about Johnny's team?
I haven't even looked yet.
They're playing too.
Yeah.
All right. Eric T, would like to run out this table here.
We're almost done here. We got 3 o'clock. Suicide 10 ball.
Probably gonna go have fun for a while.
Fun?
No. There will be no having fun. You're in Vegas.
Out with us last night.
There is no fun in Vegas.
I'm old.
Nothing wrong with that. Shit, you could get one night late out of the year. When we're in Vegas. I'll see you guys later.
Okay. And Billy Steffen just came by. Said they had like 3 balls skid on them in the last 3 games. I don't know. I think maybe it was just really the fact that they missed it. I haven't seen a lot of skidding balls. I think I saw 1 ball skid so far on this table anyway, or one of these tables.
Okay, well. Which game is the Hill game here? It's the one up in the pitcher and
It's
pitcher?
Craig and Tom on table 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. So the pitcher and pitcher is your Hill game. Mugsys needs this game right here to make it Hill. So if they don't win this game, it doesn't. That other game means nothing. Must have just missed it.
No, it was still there. It's just
Look at that pretty lady on your phone.
all right, we're down to it here.
Yeah, we are. Nothing else after this. These 2 games, and this is done.
Mm-hmm. And just for those of you watching that have been with us, we got quite a few watchers today, 157 right now. Hit that like button. Makes our sponsors happy. I believe the next scheduled match here on the stream for Bad Boys is 3 o'clock, a CSI 10 ball match.
Ho.
Just did. Well, he can pop this one in and get on that 3 somehow or another and 8 ball and call it a day. Well,
Yeah.
call it a match.
Yeah.
Hardly be calling it a day. They'd be
Oh,
going
no.
right back into another one. I got to go see this lady.
Uh-huh. All right, taking his time here, really trying to make sure he gets there. If he finishes this game here, the match is over. Cut the 1. Do you try and hold it, or do you let the cue ball slide? Maybe 2 rails. He slid it a little much. Does he have a shot? Not sure if he's got a shot here. Eric's looking at something. The 3 may go in the side. He's calling it in the side. And he's just going to roll his cue ball out and take the longer shot on the 8. Whatever he can do to make this shot on the 3 easier. And his teammate is up on the other table. Oh, look at catch the point for perfect. This 8 ball here for the match, ladies and gentlemen. And the hole. There you have it. And this is an A-side match. Both teams are still in the hunt for this event. Next match, pretty sure, is scheduled for 3 p.m. Pacific time. I am Sherry Ross signing off for myself and Bill Stock. We'll talk to you later.